Good morning, guys. Oh dear. Well, I was wanting to do this for a couple of days, this video for you, but has been here because she's been unwell. So I am sitting here talking to you guys. I want to bring a few things up for you this morning. Now the first thing I want to talk about, I hope you're having a great day. Nothing to do with that. But I hope you guys have a great day. What your plan is for today. You may have noticed I'm not in the garage. I'm in my bedroom. Chilling out and having a chat with you because there's a few things to come up. And things I want to talk about because other content creators have been talking about it and it has affected my game channel, my original one, to some extent. I mean, I do play things like GTA and things like that. So, I do want to mention a few things to you about all the things with YouTube being messed up. I mean, to be honest, YouTube, I've been making content for my train channel for the last 7 years and I had no issues. And things I used to talk about on my channel a long time back, I have to be honest, some of those weren't entirely true. I mean, the things that, one of the chat videos I did, when was it, a month or two ago? I can't remember, but it was a while ago. But I remember the fact I mentioned about me being bisexual. I'm not. I'll tell you the truth, I am gay. I'm attracted to the same sex. But I'm quite happy to have friends as the same genders or the opposite when it comes to friends. But this is not the main story. This story is about YouTube and its issues. Yes, YouTube has got issues. And they had affected my my gaming channel, my original one from 2020, if you guys remember that. They affected onto more some of my gaming stuff because obviously GTA, when I used to play it a lot one time, I barely ever play it anymore, but when I did used to play it a lot, and then YouTube did come along on the odd occasion telling me, is this suitable for, you know, younger viewers, people underage of 18? And in the titles I did put in GTA video gameplay, and then I put the age restriction on it too, saying it is 18. Anyone who's above that age, and that should be fine. But yeah, I mean, yes, there's some things in GTA definitely need to be taken out. I mean, there's like the things that are called the unicorn or something as in the game. Basically, it's like a typistic club and things like that in GTA. And when I first put that first video up on that original gaming channel of mine, YouTube didn't seem to mind. I mean, it's still up there now, but it's been up there for a long time, and no one's taking notice. No notice of it. And the same thing when I put my dog videos up a couple of years ago now, and yeah, there's been no notice. But the thing that bugs me the most, and barely ever mentioned this either, you might remember a long time back for some of my regular viewers on my channel, on my train channel this is, you might remember way back when Marina, when she was back on the channel, when she used to be on the channel some time back, she used to make comments about how I did my videos, and she made comments about how I should do things. I mean, obviously it's not something I should really think about anymore because it was a long time ago, but sometimes it brings me back some weird and uncomfortable memories from it, to what she told me. But I mean, 2019, as you know, it wasn't the best time for all of us. It certainly wasn't the best time for me either. It was crazy and stupid things I did. But obviously I'm living healthy now, and you know, eating healthy, start doing more running and start to improve myself. But at the same time, I am going to be eventually living independently on my own, and obviously when that time comes, you know, the videos will be a little bit different again, because obviously how I would do my videos normally might change a little bit, because obviously it'd be in my actual proper place. This is not actually my proper place. This is basically me and my mum's property, and it's just not simple. I mean, mind all the I need to get a new tripod to sort out. I need to get what else was it? There's so much things I need to get sorted. I mean, I'm quite happy saying, if I was saying if I did stay YouTube full time, and I might do it, you know, potentially, depends on how things go. I like the idea of doing YouTube full time, even when I'm potentially, because other things could happen, but there's that small chance that things might not happen. But if that did happen for some reason, then I can just come back to doing YouTube and, you know, continue enjoying it, because YouTube does bring me joy. I wouldn't think 7 years ago I switched on a camera, playing with trains, my model trains that is, and, you know, I didn't think you guys would like it, and apparently I do. People love it. They like model trains, they like me going out to explore new places, and the heritage lines I go to with the Bodmin Invented heritage line, and Back Varsity to Totnes, that's another heritage line. The region that it's based in for that particular heritage line is called SDR, I think that's called. If you're in that area, there's a big bunch of cars in that area, in a little garage, just set up some old second-hand cars. You have to go down that lane, the junction. You go down the junction and follow that road round, and it will take you to the heritage line over there. It's a pretty interesting heritage line. I do like it. I can't say I like it as much as the Bodmin Invented one, because even though they do have some steam trains at that particular heritage line, there's some diesels there that are not my favourites, but Bodmin's got my favourite diesel there. It's got some of very nice steam engines I do like. I do like the panniers and the side tanks and things like that, but I don't think they have a side tank in Bodmin. They used to, I think, some years ago, but I haven't seen it since. Well, 2014. So yeah, I'm going from off what Markiplier has been talking about with YouTube, with its issues with all the, you know, all the rights and wrongs to people's channels going wrong. Oh, YouTube is messing up again. They do this a lot. I mean, mind you, obviously, the people who run YouTube, it's not, you know, they don't do it as a job, they do it as volunteers. The actual volunteers that are running the YouTube policy stuff, and there's people on the side who are run beside Copper, because they took over part of YouTube to make it more safety for the younger viewers. Back in 2015, was it? Yeah, it was the end of 2015, and it was a few months before. It was a few months after I started doing my YouTube stuff, and when I started was 28th of May 2015. Yeah, it was basically towards the end of September that year. They started to change things, and I mean, how they set everything up now is just completely different how it used to be. Obviously, there's still things out there, still the same sort of thing, but it's not quite the same thing. And obviously, there are some other things I want to mention to you later on in this small type chat video thing. It's a bit strange to me looking at the camera in my room compared to I would point it at the table. It's just somewhat strange, and to be honest, there is a lot of people are getting into hobbies like model railway, you know, the real things, and the, you know, the hobby versions. What can I say about it? I mean, the hobby is great, it's enjoyable, it's fun, but it's expensive. And yes, I'm gutted that my HST's fallen off the table yet again. When you last saw that video when the last HST was running on my table back in July. Or was it the middle of August? It was middle of August, I think. It fell off. Unexpectedly. I don't know why it caused the derailment. It didn't really bother my mind because it only affected the power car. It didn't affect the train car because it didn't fall off with it, which is quite nice. So it just means I'm going to have to get another new power car to run with it. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to do something special for you for the Sky Special because I still haven't done it, but I will get it done. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe. I mean, it's all the